All right, hey there, guys. Adrian Acosta here, aka JetBro95, coming at you guys with another video. So today, guys, we have a debut of a brand new theme team on the channel, guys. Now, this is a theme team that I've been wanting to do as well for a little while. Well, I've obviously been wanting to do a lot of theme teams. This is what I wanted to try and get up last year, but we had some issues last year, so we couldn't really get it going. But this year, we're able to get it going, and that is going to be the Green Bay Packers theme team. Really good theme team the Green Bay Packers are for this team. Now, obviously, I still will have my restrictions I have set in place, so you're not going to see guys like Mark Clayton on the team just because he only played 1 year in Green Bay and he wasn't the best. He's more of a Dolphins guy, so I would more or less keep him on the Dolphins. But other than that, this Green Bay Packers theme team is absolutely insanely good. Overall. So we do have Jordan Love here, who did get his +2 from the Harvest game day stuff when the Packers actually did go into Detroit and actually upset the Lions, which I was not expecting, to be completely honest. And overall, I think Jordan Love has been playing really, really good these last few weeks. He's definitely coming into his own. He does look like he could be the future for the Packers overall. So that is the +2 for him. We also do have Jimmy Graham. I'm actually playing him a wide receiver too, just because the Packers do not have a legitimate second wide receiver for me to use. And also we do have Luke Musgrave at tight end, who is actually really good for a blitz guard. 94 speed. This card is probably still like around like 600K area, but that's definitely a lot better than when he was even like a few weeks ago when he was like fucking a million plus. So yeah, but don't make no mistake, this is Luke Musgrave. I'm looking forward to using this card. Now, this won't be a gameplay video, by the way, guys. I will be doing a gameplay video with this team whenever the Green Bay Packers get a card next, which is going to be, I don't know when. But once we do get one, I will absolutely be doing my first gameplay with the Packers theme team for the YouTube channel for you guys when that happens. We also have Davante Adams, who definitely probably could use a new card here soon. But overall, I'm surprised his route running is really low. I thought he was going to be a lot better than that, or at least have 90s across the board for all of his route running, but they didn't decide to give it to him. But that is it, guys, for the team's abilities for the overall team and whatnot. Here's the abilities I'm choosing to rock right now. So I do have Luke Musgrove with Vanguard and Matchup Nightmare, Gambit and Gift Wrapped on Jordan Love, Davante Adams. I said Devonta Smith. I'm not playing with the Eagles. Davante Adams with the Slot Apprentice, and then Corey Linsley with Identifier. So that is it for offense, guys. Defense, quite a bit of good players here, like a lot of really good players for that, especially with Zero Chill. They got a couple of good cards. So let's start off with the Packers team diamond, which Clay Matthews, one of the better pass rushers of the 2010s. I loved Clay Matthews for the most part, unless he was playing my Seahawks, in which case, yeah. Anyhow, but this Clay Matthews is really good with 91 speed, 94 power move, and 85 finesse move off the edge. You're not going to get much of him in the run game, but to be completely honest, run game is more animation based and than anything, so block shedding really doesn't matter. He does get things like double or nothing. He does get things like under pressure, defensive rally, edge threat if you really want to try those abilities. I wouldn't recommend those whatsoever because they're just not that good at all. We also did get Rashawn Gary for the Green Bay Packers theme team from the game, ironically the same game against the Lions where he had like 3 sacks. He was actually really good in that game, but 92 power move, 92 block shed, 93 speed. I've heard a lot of good things about this Rashawn Gary, and I'm looking forward to using this card when we do actually our first gameplay with the Packers theme team. We also did get David Bakhtiari for the Monday mix-up last week, or this past Monday. Yeah, I'll play him. 89 speed, 96 strength, 93 power move. He does get inside stuff for 1 AP, which is a nice thing to have. So obviously that one was one of the reasons I'm going to play him. Only Packers Chem, by the way, for those wondering, for David Bakhtiari only does get Packers Chem, which I don't know why I did that because he's only ever played for the Packers. But the card that you're definitely going to see on the thumbnail, Rasul Douglas for the Packers. This card is absolutely crazy. I will have a gameplay with him tomorrow, or would have more than likely have a gameplay with Rasul Douglas, but it's going to be for the Eagles theme team. Check that video out if you haven't done so already, because at the time of me recording this video, I have actually not done the Jordan Brooks gameplay yet, and tomorrow for on stream, if you want to be there, by the way, link in the description, go check out my streams. That's where all the stuff comes from. Yeah. Anyhow, but this Rasul Douglas, 97 speed, 93 zone, 98 man coverage. 98 man is actually insane right now. Like, that is actually kind of busted. 96 acceleration, 94 agility, 6'2", 209 pounds. Really, really good corner. Probably the best corner in that back in the game on the Packers theme team. He does get mid-route KO for 2 AP as well as pick artist for 1 AP in his discounted bucket. He also does get things like acrobat, outside shade, and all of the route KOs. Doesn't get zone KOs, sadly, so he won't be as usable for me in that regard, but he's still a good corner nonetheless, and I absolutely think this card is insanely good. So moving on to the defensive abilities, guys, real quick. We got David Bakhtiari with inside stuff, Rasul Douglas with pick artist. We have Rashan Gary with just a dual threat X factor, same with Clay Matthews. Ted Hendricks with lurk artist, as well as David Robinson. Darnell Savage with deep in zone KO, Gravedigger with inside stuff, and then we're also going to be using Channing Crowder on this team because we do have one as spare AP, and I do want to get an extra lurk artist on the field for when I call base defense for my defensive calls. So yeah, special teams, this is what we got for special teams. Specialists, we got Aaron Jones at the workhorse back, Devontae Adams at slot receiver, Charles Woodson at nickel corner. Hopefully he gets an upgrade soon. That's another card that's been definitely needing of one. Dave Robinson and Ted Hendricks at linebacker for nickel and dime packages. And then we've got our rush package of Javon Hart, the Gravedigger. I can't remember. I was really about to call this guy Javon Hargrave, as well as David Bakhtiari, Clay Matthews, and Rashan Gary on the edges. And then strategy, guys. We're going to change this up come the next video because obviously, yeah, I wasn't really worried about that. And then this visuals. But that is going to be it for the Green Bay Packers theme team. Shout out to Salty Jack. Link to his Twitter, as well as everything that he does is in the description below if you guys want to go say hi to him and give him a follow. Definitely really deserves it, and he's generous enough for letting me use this Packers theme team. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.